More than 7.5 million people and an ancient culture that unites us all. Every day, Catalonia rises bearing a great pledge for the future. Catalonia is history, its language, its tradition, its art, and also its gastronomy. But it's even more than that. It is a country of extraordinary, open, kind, and cosmopolitan people. A country that looks outward and furthers industry, talent, and innovation. Information and communications technology plays a crucial role in the development of Catalan society. An ancient and established people, Catalonia has the oldest parliament in Europe. It is this parliament that commissioned the CTTI, the Centre for Telecommunications and Information Technologies, to oversee the centralized supply and management of IT solutions for the Generalitat, the Catalonian regional government, and the public sector. In order to maintain itself as a country of the future, the Catalan government is firmly committed to promoting an ambitious project with a high degree of industry investment and know-how meant to transform ICT management. Considering the current economic crisis, the CTTI finds itself before a great responsibility. The crisis currently rocking Europe and the rest of the world has caused governments to search out new solutions that streamline their costs and ensure efficiency across their projects and services. And Catalonia is no exception. How should this new project be tackled? Up to now, recurring ICT spending tended to grow based on the following factors, among others. Decentralized ICT management, an operational-focused organizational model, suppliers extremely widespread, technological obsolescence. It represents a huge challenge, no less than the management of providing technological service to over 200,000 public employees, the applications in 12 departments, over 250 public agencies, in 5,300 buildings, and with 1,800 different applications. The CTTI has found an innovation solution to public procurement for doing more with less and doing it better, thus achieving not only more efficient and modern services, but also an improvement in the country's competitive edge and its balance between regions. The Catalan government takes charge in order to make Catalonia a leader in ICT. How? By controlling public spending to ensure future sustainability. By backing telecommunications infrastructures and ICT facilities that make us more competitive. By fostering qualified job creation, thus developing IT talent. By creating tools for more transparent management. By having a centralized cross-functional management. By putting technology at the service of our citizenry. This adventure means a profound transformation for the administration and new opportunities where the private sector and overseeing ICT take on a central role. Considering the situation we are living in today, the government is committed to strengthening the collaboration between public and private enterprises as a means of sharing the risks, opportunities, know-how, and responsibility. A 25% savings on the total cost, representing €150 million per year. The consolidation and transformation of cross-functional applications. Putting CPD in the cloud. Modernizing telco services. Virtualizing jobs. Improving incident resolution.
The new CTTI model is a clear example of a win-win situation that needs to be highlighted. It will certainly be a new trend within the IT sector.
The reduction of costs by improving quality, at schools for example. Duplicate bandwidth which allows for streamlining communication. The participation of the private sector. Private investment allows for obtaining the most leading technologies and for landing stronger investments. Solvency is feasible for providers' investments via long-term contracts.
The new model for these systems has implied a big opportunity and a clear lever to face huge investments in the country and internal critical transformations in order to become more and more competitive.
When you set up a long-term engagement between 6 and 10 years, we are not tied under the traditional rules. It's not a service, it's a journey. We are sharing risk, benefits, and the financial models are linked on objective.
Driving the business sector with over 8,000 new jobs in private companies for the duration of the contracts, as well as the promotion of investments by multinationals in the region, totaling over 2.8 billion euros.
As we transform the customer's applications, we are seeking for new markets to replicate the successful experience of Generalitat. And in order to better serve Generalitat, we have created a consortium of small high-tech IT companies we hire for their skills. In parallel, we are helping them to expand into new markets.
Promoting balance in the region. The CTTI distributes its resources across Catalonia. Implementation of a high-capacity telecommunications network, Exfocat. In late 2016, over 70% of the municipalities will have a high-capacity connection. The centralization of ICT work in the Generalitat's 12 departments. This reorganization allows for the elimination of duplicated functions. The CTTI begins governing ICT. Public agencies share a single service model.
One of the keys for the project's success has been the design and implementation of a governance model that integrates all the technological services. CTTI has opened a path for transformation that can develop into a reference model for other governments.
At the time, it was a huge challenge because of the complexity of the process itself and the strong pressure the CTTI was under. There were no previous experiences of such open collaboration between public and private sector, and at the time it was something we needed to witness.
Improved transparency in ICT management. One example is the cost analysis tool. Streamlining communication between providers and the Generalitat. Portic is a portal that facilitates the management of the change via collaborative contexts. The providers becoming partners. Companies entered into what were called the competitive dialogues and could actively participate in the construction of this new ICT model. Out of 250 providers, we've turned 21 into technological partners. The government of the Generalitat has made a commitment to Catalan society to build a brighter future. How? By backing new technologies, streamlining the government's resources, and offering its citizens the best service available. This new model comes in a time of crisis, but it goes far beyond, envisioning new horizons for Catalonia. Rewards that are already being collected, because we are working today to ensure a better tomorrow. This new management model fosters a Catalonia that is more transparent, competitive, sustainable, and participatory. And information technology and communication will bring us a government that now, more than ever, will be at the service of businesses and the citizens.